What's up, guys? Got another commentary here for you. That's right, back-to-back commentaries. What makes this one so ironic, though, is the fact that I mentioned in my last commentary that I don't really like doing this stuff. Well, as I did that commentary, I realized something. I do kind of like doing commentaries, but the thing is, I'm such a perfectionist when it comes to it that I make it hard on myself and I make it difficult. What I realized when I did my last was that I just said what was on my mind and I didn't care if I made a mistake, and I was just honest and downright ruthless. Not really ruthless. I'm just kidding. But what I really did realize is that I don't need to break this stuff up into parts. I don't need to make sure I say everything perfectly. I can have my little mistakes, you know, I can have my impediments. Maybe not the overdoing of like the ums or the pauses and the stutterings, but you get my point. I learned that I can just talk, say what's on my mind, and that will be it. So what I want to talk about is the fact that YouTubers make commentaries like they overdo it, in my opinion. They really don't, you know, just talk to you like they talk to people out in public, because that's what they want to hear. Well, that's what you want to hear. I'm sorry, I kind of messed that up. But that's what you guys want to hear, is you want to be able to relate to that YouTuber and you want to be able to understand them. I'm not saying that professionalism is not admirable. I'll agree that a lot of YouTubers, their professionalism is admirable, but what I'm saying is that I want to be able to relate to you guys, and I find it boring to, you know, kind of break down something and make it overcomplicated. Too many people do that. I'm not going to be one of them. I'm just going to talk, you know, say what's on my mind, and those people that just overcomplicate stuff, break it down, don't need to do it, man. You don't need to be a nuke. I was there, I nuked everything, and it wasn't pretty. It really wasn't pretty, you know. Some of my earlier commentaries, if you listen to it, I mean, I can see where it was boring. I really can see where it's boring, and I've learned so much through this whole YouTube experience that I think I have improved from it. I'm not saying I'm a better YouTuber than I was or anything. I really don't care, to be honest with you. I have had the same subscriber count for like 3 months, so that really does show you something. And my channel has gone downhill, but we're not talking about that. I addressed that last commentary, and I'm not crying about it. I really am not. Could care less. I was just using that as an example. So when I look at all this YouTube hate, this YouTube drama, I think it's stupid. Really. You know, when you look at how things were in the past and then you look at now, there's a lot to complain about. Everybody finds something to complain about. They were like, everything was so peachy back then. Everybody was so happy with each other. You can say the same thing about video games. You look back at the older Call of Duties, and you could say, you know, that game was played for fun. It was not played competitively. There was not a bunch of tryhards, trash talkers, etc. I think it's when something gains popularity that it becomes more of a competition. And I think that's what happened with Call of Duty. That's what's happened with YouTube. You know, I had to kind of back off of all this. I was becoming competitive, and I realized that once I got competitive, things became boring. Once I took the fun out of things by making it a competition, it became boring. Reason is, because I got no talent, bro. Just kidding. It's actually kind of true. I mean, if I was really good at Call of Duty, do you think I would be saying this to you? No, because I would want to compete. I would want to show people how good I was. But that's not the point. I am just like everybody else. I am a normal guy. So what I'm saying is that this is what everybody else is probably feeling. At least what I think. It's ridiculous that, you know, things have gotten just so competitive. I keep on beating this branch, but It is what it is. You go to YouTube now. There are so many people that are like, sub for sub. Will you shout me out even though I have 14 subscribers and I've done nothing? I haven't even sucked your dick. Yes, that's true. You haven't sucked it long and hard. So, that's pretty much my spiel, guys. I hope you enjoyed this honest commentary. Hope you guys have a great day, as I will too. Peace.